As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. Does it? Not drinking water. Thank you for the follow, lovely. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into even writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. It's fine, I'll just lean back and read, it's fine. Which is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay, Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing. Oh, sorry, bathe, calm. It's like separate ones. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you so long to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? Thanks, dude. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. You into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Finny. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings and emotions into their work. They usually do it more to tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yes, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Finny. Me too. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. There was a little more stress than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica was writing something in her notebook. Her eyes laid on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchanged sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Welcome back. How was the meeting? I'm not yawning. I am not yawning. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh no, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns... I can't read, guys. Returns the poem to the desk with one hand. But yeah, this game's very, very strange. Did you have a good stream, my lovely? Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Why sort of? Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And Philly did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you suggestions of my own. Some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Stream was good. Games could have gone better. Oh, I see. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. I'm glad the stream was good, though. Oh. Back home. Which I haven't yet. And Philly liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Finny appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would have deliberately gone out of my way to do everything, to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh, well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Finny started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own Why? Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. What happens if I don't press anything? Is it going to blow up in my face? What's it doing? Does it just go on forever? I'm scared. It's not changing anymore, is it? Okay. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. Oh, because Sayuri or whatever her name is interrupted the argument, didn't she? And then she's not here now to interrupt it. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. Ooh, there's children in the room. Children in the room. Not, I didn't. Nah. Shh. I didn't. I got a little bit too invested, guys. Bish. I said bish. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? No, let's crack it up. Shut up. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful. You might actually cut yourself with that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Oh, no, she didn't. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Finny hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she noticed I was standing here. Finny, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Oh my god, what's happening? Right, now I've got to choose who to agree with. I didn't get to read it. It's too fast. What? Give it. I want Yuri. Oh my god. It's like really close. Go away, Monica. Hey, Finny. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. What just happened? Sorry about that. They really should have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I've never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend some time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, is she crying? She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth at her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Finny, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you could go home now if you like. If you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You could go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so... Please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Finny. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But I really... Oh, okay, we're right. Okay, okay. Ah! It's a broken one. I'm picking it. Oh my god. What a stupid thing to jump at.
No, don't you dare.
Really do wish you guys would stop.
So much smoother.
Tell Wooden for toast.
It's so much smoother. So much smoother on here. Yeah, but I need to stay here so you... Don't you?
Okay. I will literally kick you out the room. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've got a little more comfortable here in the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Finny. Excellent, yes. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little bit. Yuri's boob is right here. Yuri glances over his shoulder and looks around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologise. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologise. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologising, I know you really didn't mean it. Finny, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little brighter with you around. And, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calm Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just want to apologise. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Huh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries a little too much about little things, aren't you? But... Oh! What's this? What does that even say? Okay. I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Ah, well thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Finny. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica is referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose not to bring up anything the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki had already run off into the closet. Finny? Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try and calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches the electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. That's different. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale like someone sucking the air through teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around. Yuri? What? What? I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. What? Finny, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. How did it rewind? Yuri sets the temperature of the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Uh-huh. In that case, you'll be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try to express myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyways. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Finny. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know how I could keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Finny, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Oh, here comes the chocolate scene. Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realise. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because I still wonder what that is. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have a terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, and since it will go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's been less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears an intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. Hi, Stud. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book, finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. You sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the paper. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. Just came back from my dinner. Oh, was it good? Had a nice day. Oh, that's awesome. Did your mum have a nice day? The game is weird. Weird and depressing and weird. But really good. I'm really, really, really enjoying it. Like, really, really. But yeah, it's very strange. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologise. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, here we go. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time reading it from here. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focusing on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Finny? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. How you doing? My day's been really good, thank you. Really good. Yeah, Mama started her nice. Ah, I love it. I love it. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Finny. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Finny. Ooh. My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Finny. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Finny? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh my god. Why? Stop looking at me. Huh? Go away! Why is she... What is even happening? It's time to share poems. Right, okay. Yeah, just as a thought. Finny, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. Hi, Ria. How you doing? Thanks. Thanks. What do you like more, sleeping or eating? 100% eating. Loves me some food. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Finny? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, and I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. Oh, okay, no poem from you. Finny, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to be spending so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be, like, a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. I'm not sure, possibly did it with the inversions. Ah, oh, bless you. I hope it doesn't take long for it to go away. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Flag. That's what I'm thinking. Save me. The colours, they won't. Bright, beautiful colours. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Why is it all broken? The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating. Something. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Something. Tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless. Open. Something, I can't remember what that word was. Delete her. Wow. That's not as nice as the first one, was it? Oh. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to Well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writer tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when... Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Whoa. Please help me. What's happening? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Therefore, for 99% of everything I do, just wish. Ah. I question if she was in the other girl's head. It is really weird. I don't really know what's happening. Finny, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick this up so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth with practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Finny. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Finny? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Is that a joke? Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle. Grinding. I hate this handwriting. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolt head. Breathing ship. Breathing portal. Breathing snakes. Breathing God. Breathing blood. Breathing holy stakes. Breathing human eyes. Breathing time. Breathing prayer. Breathing sky. Breathing wheel. Okay. It doesn't really matter what it's about. I don't think anyone knows what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen that fell out of your backpack yesterday. So I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we just pretend this conversation never happened? You could keep the poem, though. Yeah, cheers. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. Okay. I'm going to have to whisper this.
No.
Today, I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how... Something?
Bleep.
Feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again. Unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. Okay. Great. Thanks, Yuri.